This little TV here is a little 13-inch TV, and I'm gonna review it because why not? So first of all, let's start off with the things I like, because this thing has a few things going for it. First of all, it's got that front input there, which is decent. The audio is pretty bad. It's just a single little speaker, but it's sharp. The tube is sharp, and the geometry is great. Yeah, it's pretty good. For a small TV, this is decently sharp. The problem, though, is this side is squished and this side is stretched. You probably can't see it on camera, but in person, believe me, it causes this terrible effect. It's like the trees on this side are squished, and then like as they come here, it's fine. This is fine, but then on this side, it starts to like stretch. Everything just stretches and gets larger horizontally, and it's really annoying. Like if you're playing any 2D scrolling game, it gets annoying, because if you have a good TV that doesn't do that, and then you switch to this, you're just like, oh my god, this is so painful to look at. And yeah, this could have been a really good TV, but they messed up on that one thing, and there's nothing you can do in their service menu to fix it. There's no point on this TV because it's absolutely useless. Any geometry, any horizontal linearity you want to fix on this thing, good luck. And also, good luck getting to use this TV without some sort of remote, because that's the only way for you to change from cable TV to composite input. So, and that's really annoying. Like, why wouldn't they just put one more button? That's all you have to do. These buttons are useless. Because then, that was just bad design. I have a lot of TVs like that. I know, like, the Toshiba 13-inch, and it's flat. It's like, that has that problem, and the JVC has the same problem. It's just ridiculous. Where they didn't put enough buttons on the front panel, so it's kind of useless. And you need a remote. I guess it was their way of getting you to buy another remote back then. I don't know. But I guess this TV was dropped at one point. Maybe that's why the geometry's off, but I don't think so, because that just affects the shell. It's fine. And this here, I think it's because it's just the tube itself is crooked or something. And the way they built it makes for it's just not aligned. If you look at it in person, you can kind of tell the tube isn't perfectly symmetrical. This side looks a bit longer than this side, and this looks angled a little bit, so then it kind of warps the image. It's so close to being a perfect little TV, but that is the deal breaker here. So, yeah, that's the tube model, Orion, and by the way, this set is RGB moddable, so if you want to do that, you can knock yourself out, but it is kind of not worth it because it's not too sharp, and the colors are great, but, you know, it's, that warping, you can't fix that, so might as well find a TV that just has inherently a better geometry to the tube. That playback transformer, standard, it's pretty standard, it's good. That's probably why it's sharp. It's a decent thing, and it's sharp on all four sides, pretty much. Well, let's see. I'm looking, and it's a little blurred on the corners like you'd get. I mean, it's not a BVM, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's average. It's average. Everything about this TV is average, except it could have been an average TV, except for that scrolling problem, and that's what makes it low tier trash. Oh, and the input problem. It's just quality of life. Yeah. There's not much you can do about it. So, yeah, I'm gonna rank this TV, I don't know, D tier. Minus points because the scrolling, minus points because of the usability, and everything else being average. Yeah, it's one of those ones you just want to pass on if you're looking for a CRT. There's TVs like this everywhere, and like maybe mine specifically has the geometry problem, but like, you know, it's a crapshoot with these things. Yeah, this is the speaker. Nice. Nothing impressive. Average. I've heard my little 8-inch PVM has a better sounding quality speaker than this thing, man. This just sounds like one of those old, cheap amplifiers that are kind of about to die because like there's no like quality audio circuitry in this thing. I mean, like, with all due respect, you can have a good sounding little single speaker. My PVM has a good one. It sounds tiny but accurate. This just sounds like sounds like a radio, and you're about to lose signal. Oh yeah, it's very noisy. Terrible audio. Yeah, D tier CRT for sure. Yeah, D tier. You're going in the D tier, bro. Okay, so for the gaming test, I'm gonna say this is not a scanline TV. This is pretty low-res TV. You're not seeing any scan lines at all. And that's okay, because this TV's colors are pretty good anyways. And I think that it would make a great little streaming music video kind of TV. Not as much for gaming. Look at that text in all its glory. It's pretty decent for composite, but nothing special when compared to a higher end monitor. Let's go calibrate the colors. Fine, here in this area it's very red pushed, so we're gonna go into the service menu and fix that. So yeah, for this TV, if I can do this with one hand. Okay, let's go 9 and volume down. So 9 and volume down at the same time. There we go. All right, and channel to, yeah, so channel to change the colors. Yeah, so there's nothing really that can fix the geometry, but maybe something to fix the red push. Oh, here it is, red bias, green bias. Okay, cool. So the service menu does have one useful thing. If you insist on using any Toshiba TV, I would just say turn up green bias. No, not, is it green bias? So it's at 98. Yeah, that's it. All right. Just turn it up a bit. Already, that looks a lot more neutral. All right, I'm gonna leave that. That's easy fix. Okay, so yeah, Jane Child was looking a little purple before, but now that I upped the green bias a little bit, it helps make everything a little better. And yeah, it's a nice little TV, and I'm sad to see it go. But I have enough CRTs, so this will make someone else happy. I'm gonna sell it.